Alright guys, so today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be making some suspension limiters for the car here. So what I got is 2 feet of chain. This is like 520 pound rating chain, $250 a foot, so that was about $5. I got 2 of these little clippy dippies here. You pull it out, it's like a pin, and then you put it on there. These are about $5 for both of them. Some nuts and bolts, that was like another couple dollars, and a piece of flat stock. This is the most expensive part of it. I'm probably not even going to use a quarter of it, but we're going to make 2 sections that are about yay long, drill some holes in it, and then we're going to make some tabs to bolt the chain to. So basically what the suspension limiter is going to do, it's going to limit the travel on the front suspension. So when you launch the car, it doesn't carry the momentum into a big wheelie. So I'm going to make it adjustable, so we could go to like maybe 1 inch to 3 inches, whatever the car decides it wants to do. So it'll be adjustable, nice and cheap, probably like $20 to do the whole thing. Motion Raceworks does have a set that's like 60 or 70 if you just wanted to buy it similar to this. So we're kind of replicating that. So I'll show you what is happening. So basically we have this much distance here, and then we'll jack the car up to show how much it travels upward before the wheels come off the ground. And it's about 4 inches of travel. So there are the wheels coming up now. So what we want to do essentially is limit that travel, so the suspension isn't adding momentum to the front end lifting off the ground. So that's what that's for, and that's what we're going to do. And then we'll get this bad boy going. Okay, so first thing I did was grind this all down to bare metal, and I ground off a spot on the control arm that I'm going to weld the tab to. Did that on both sides. Now I can start making the tab. So this is just going to be a little 1-hole tab sticking up off of here, and this is, I'm going to use 2 flanges, right? So I'm going to use 1 and 2. They're going to come out, that way I can stick the pin through both, and then we have the slotted one in the center, or the one with the holes in the center. You'll see it. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, so what we have here is the 2 tabs that are going to be for the adjustments. The bottom side will be bolted to the chain, so we have to do a 3/8 hole in the bottom because I'm using 3/8 hardware. And these are the 2 tabs that'll go on the control arm. These are each going to have 1 3/8 hole in it. These are going to have a hole big enough to fit the pin in, and then we're going to do holes probably every 1/2 inch here, just as many as we can get in there for adjustment. So start drilling. Alright, so essentially what we'll have is something like this. So we have the bottom tab that's going to be welded onto the control arm. It'll be connected with the chain, bolted to the bottom section of this little plate, and then there's 7 holes in this plate. And then I'm going to have this removable pin, so it'll be adjustable here. These will be welded to the frame. So let's get that done, and I'll show you what it looks like. Alright, so there it is. It's in there, bolted up. So basically, I did throw some paint on it. So this should be fully adjustable from full separation to 0 separation. So I want to try to show that. So let's do it. Basically, we'll just watch the wheel separation. So I'm going to lift it all the way up until the wheel comes off the ground. So there, it looks like the wheel moved. So now we have full separation. And there is still a little bit of play in the chain. You can hear it moving a little bit. So now what I'll do is I'll go down and adjust this thing to 0 separation, or about as high as I can get it. So just like that. Now we have, chain's a little bit loose yet, but so now that's all it took to get the wheel off the ground. So you can see there's a significant difference in how much separation there is. So hopefully that should help if I ever need it to help. I'll show this another way. I'm going to lift it up. So I got about an inch and 3/8 of separation with it in the closed position. But it comes to about an inch and 3/8 that the fender moves before the wheel comes up. But what I'm going to show you is the difference between the wheels. So, and this one's just about to come off the ground. Alright, so that one is just about off the ground at the passenger side. So now here is the difference. There is the fender separation, and then this wheel is about 2 inches off the ground. So that's fully closed. And then if we come over to the passenger side, that is the fender well separation, and the wheel is still on the ground, just about to come off the ground. So it comes out to about 2 full inches of difference. So the driver's side, I measured it, it comes out to about 1 3/8 separation in the fully closed position, and it's about 2 inches more than that if it's fully loose. So we're able to take up the slack on about 2 inches if we need to do it.